Hello, world. This is God. And let me tell you a little bit about the sheep and the wolf. You know what I'm saying? I told you in the end, when I made my songs in 2008, I told you the wolf and the lamb shall feed together. You know what I'm saying? The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, the bad and the good. You know what I'm saying? Shall feed together. You know what I'm saying? You do it every day anyway. Don't try to make like you perfect. The good and the bad are feeding together. You know what I'm saying? Now let me talk to y'all a little bit about myself. Ain't no way I'm gonna send Adam down here by himself. Nobody. Jeremy, Darian, Kalina, Trey, Leah, Lil Jesus. I hear you in there, this Uncle Pet. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more fighting. You know what I'm saying? You don't show no kids no fighting family. You know what I'm saying? Now, we know what's up. You know what I'm saying? The whole world know what's up on this family. So don't act no fool. Nobody. Because this is a raw family. And y'all don't blame my son. I have to let him test me out to see how I'm a judge it. You know what I'm saying? See, I could have cast him to hell, but I didn't because I know how demons are and I know what demons do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I am, a big old demon. Diane called me that one night in her sleep. Demon. I said, I know it, but I got on my face and prayed this Adam. That's when I first found out I was God. You know, I didn't know how much power I had. I didn't want the power. TD Jakes. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can shut the whole church system down. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't worship Adam. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can't worship Adam, then we really don't need no church. You know what I'm saying? Need to go to church and I'll argue with Adam in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to quit that. All that arguing and fussing. Man, that ain't the way you live no life. I did the same thing. This Peck, Jeremy, your grandfather, the one you was sitting on the bed with. Mm-hmm. When you was just that boy their age. Now, what if Adam died, Jeremy? Then, do you think I could leave you for them dogs to come get? You know what I'm saying? No, man. I can't leave you here. It's straight up and up and up and up, just like I told you. Straight up and up and up. You know what I'm saying? Like a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? I remember I ran a touchdown so fast, I almost hyperextended my knee. You know what I'm saying? Running so fast. Hmm. I wasn't scared. I just had a lot of speed. You know, my friend told me I ran like Superman. No, Superman ran like me, Paul. I was Superman. You know what I'm saying? Clark Kent. Kent Green, my name. Clark for Ethan and Kent for Kent Green. Ha yeah. What's up, Kent? Oh, ain't nothing to it, Adam. Did you die, man? You gonna have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? But if I am living, it wasn't because I was prejudiced. Cause I love you, nigga. This Kent. And I said nigga with an A. Black folk. And y'all not black to me no more. Y'all chocolate. This the white folk. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can call us vanilla now, Farrakhan. We on Adam's side. We cook like him. We eat like him. Cause this body ain't nothing. All y'all fat folk, I told a fat woman today, don't worry, baby girl, you gonna be small and whatever weight you want after a while. And you can just turn into it how you want to. You wanna fool a man? All you gotta do is just turn into something else. Get out the car and walk in the store. He'll look at you because he gonna feel you as the aura. He gonna feel your spirit. But if he look up at your face, you gonna be changed. So that's why we don't get married. Y'all good at that cheating any goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't anybody can cheat. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can cheat. It's the ones who can stay together that get the win. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, you know, divorce, make up to break up, make up to break up. That's all I used to do, especially that second marriage. Huh. Me and Nita used to make up to break up. You know what I'm saying? That last time she was listening to TD Jakes when she left me. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no telling what he told her. You know what I'm saying? Because she left me that night. You know what I'm saying? So I got up TD Jakes and I made a video. And I feel good doing it. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no drugs. No, man, I didn't do drugs then. You know what I'm saying? The drugs, that was planted on me. They wanted to see what I was going to do. And this what happened. You know what I'm saying? I became God. Lie. If I called you God and I asked you, do you lie? What would you say? No. Because when I say things, they happen. I speak things into existence, speaking those things that be not as though they are. Told you the things you see are temporary. Temporary, they can get up and move. Car outside now, car could be gone later. You know what I'm saying? Temporary. You know what I'm saying? But you, that you don't see, you look in the mirror and you see me. You know what I'm saying? I look in the mirror and I see you. Like this camera, Nike. You know what I'm saying? I see you all up in my face. You know what I'm saying? My daughter. But my daughter can't even take me to the bank. Because she's scared I'm going to show these people this video. And I'm going to tell them, banking systems, you belong to me. This God, Adam LaTroy Jackson. And tomorrow, my daughter picking me up. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to make her take me to the bank in Louisville. We're going to come in some bank in Louisville. I don't know which one. Over there off 3040. Somewhere around there. It might be Wells Fargo. It's a Wells Fargo right around the corner from the apartment complex. Now, Wells Fargo, this Nike. Now, me and my daddy crazy as hell. We ain't coming there to rob you. We coming there to show you the new technology. How we gonna raise kids, how we gonna raise families, and teach them how to be. This is the perfect family. I got one strong son and a strong nephew protecting me. They like Great Danes now. Mess around there and turn into a monster on them boys. Them boys, shit, they ready to fight. Scared as hell. You know what I'm saying? But then, man, I'm like this. If I turn into a monster, don't fight me. Don't kill me, because you trying to kill God. You can't kill God. You mess around there and make him black out, and then he black out, then he don't know what he did. He beating can on everybody. Not the kids though, because God don't kill no kids. But the devil, if you ever send anybody my way again, I'm gonna put cancer in you. And when they fall, you gonna fall. Because I already see it, the devil dead. Satan dead. Lucifer dead. Demons dead. I used to be all of them. You know what I'm saying? Did some of anything. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't mess with no kids. You know what I'm saying? That's my pet peeve. You know what I'm saying? Had that happen in my family. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with no kids. You know what I'm saying? And no families. Because you could ruin a family like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, you know, when you God, man, you see things happen, you know what I'm saying? People see your videos. You don't want to say certain things because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and neither, I can't stand to talk like this. Because I can't talk like this to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't let me voice my opinion. You don't let me speak me. You want to keep my cigarettes from me instead of going to get me a pack. You don't have to smoke weed, but you got to know that I do. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? That's the first lady. Because the most high is the most high. You know what I'm saying? That's my name and claim to fame. Action, satisfaction, the main attraction, Jackson. They gave me all them names. Remember one time, you know, Diane introduced me to Action Jackson she used to work with. And he shook my hand. He said, I'm Action Jackson. I said, well, nice to meet you. I'm Action, Satisfaction, the main attraction, Jackson. You know, we won. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, action, satisfaction, the main attraction, Jackson. You got Adam, the first one. That's action. Then you got satisfaction, Jackson. That's Jesus. I'm going to give you that, Jesus. Then you got the main attraction, God. You got to take that one. And then I'm just Jackson. Just leave me alone. I ain't did nothing to nobody. This Adam. Jimmy Gibson, Poem. Come pick me up, man. Not this weekend, but next weekend. After I come back, then y'all come pick me up. Ephraim, you come pick me up, man. Call me, man. Make a date, nigga. Shit. Use my email address to all my friends, man. Email address is Son of God. 1166 at gmail.com. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings or nothing, TD Jakes, and I ain't trying to make no friends. I'm trying to make somebody that's stronger than a friend, that won't let me get hurt, won't beat me up, won't say nothing crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Won't push me around. I'm God. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be trained to be God. I had to go through every case scenario. Because wherever I go, somebody gonna want to fight or something, and I ain't got nothing for them. I'm 54. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing for you, man. I ain't even got no gun. That's why I say if they slap you on one cheek, give them the other. You know what I'm saying? And to all my children in the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine, if y'all go to war for that dumbass Donald Trump, you gonna lose. That come from God. Leave your ass at home. Take care of your family. And Jesus say, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what he's in there singing. He have Hawaiian, white. He vanilla, Hawaiian, make him extra creamy. Hawaiian kind of make you think a little coconut. You know what I'm saying? With his coconut head. God, you crazy. Leave that boy alone. And he have Indian, and he got that chocolate. You know that chocolate daddy. Chocolate thunder, like my boy Sean White say he used to stay at Chocolate Thunder. That's what he called his address, Chocolate Thunder. Yeah, Chocolate Thunder. That's who you is, Peck this Sean. Nigga, I'm coming. I gotta set a date, nigga. Shit, me and you gotta ride. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Shit, I'm like Joe now. Hit this shit, Peck, man, and tell me what you think. Shit, I remember Joe told me that we was in the Jody Loach, y'all, the one that beat Carl Lewis in the 200. And I ain't say beat Carl Lewis in the 200 like Carl Lewis was slow either. You know what I'm saying? Carl Lewis was at his peak. He was in his prime. I think he was defending his title the third time or the second time or the third time he was defending his title. I think he had the record. And my boy Joe, you know, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I say, we're going to sit here, Grant, y'all, man, and we're going to run with Joe. You know what I'm saying? They say, all right. And so they came on. Joe and them came up. Shit, Joe took off. Carl Lewis took off. Oh, it was tight. Ran there to the last 80 yards. And then, boy, we got in Joe, and we was running so hard. Carl looked at Joe and was like, he looked at him 2 times. Joe just boom, 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 boom. Check it out, man. 88 Olympics. That was Peck. Ha, Joe, I told you I was going to give you the gold medal. And then somebody took a picture and had it around Jeremy's neck. That's what made you the legend, Jeremy, this prophetess crowd. I didn't lie to you. Now, how do you not think you a legend if your daddy God? And thank you for roughing him up a little bit. That's enough of that. This God, Jeremy, stand down. You said that, I didn't, God. This Adam. But man, shit. I'm tired now. Think I'm gonna give me some rest tonight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about the world killing me. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac, stay hiding, nigga. Stay hiding. They don't want to get my money. And it's going to be some shit, you know, if I don't get my money. I'm going to have everybody turning against everybody. That's all it is accusing a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you an accuser, you the devil. Kill that shit. Stop judging motherfuckers. Shit, if people do sins that you see them do, And you don't think it's right, keep it to your goddamn self, TDJ. Stop preaching that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you want to love God, just say, man, I love you, Adam, man, and shit. Go home. Ain't no more teaching all this crazy ass shit to these kids, and the kids don't know which way to go. Kids getting molested, getting hurt, getting beat up, getting everything by stepdaddies. You know what I'm saying? That'll never go on here, world. You know what I'm saying? But I done seen it happen. Nigga tell me I'm lucky. Then tell me he gonna keep getting my stuff till you stop it. I'll never forget it. But knees, please, else strokes come fast. Heart attacks come even faster. My Uncle James died at 46. I bet he was fighting his ass off. You know what I'm saying? But they say it was a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get fake news, man. Never know who killed Sugar Man. Who really killed Sugar Man. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all gotta find out. That's what's got everybody held up. You know what I'm saying? Who killed Sugar Man? You know what I'm saying? And why would you want to take God's brother's life? So you know if he God's brother, he was God. Is that why you shot him? Because he was high and saying he was God? See, that's the kind of shit we don't want in heaven. That's why we kicked the accuser out a long time ago. I brought him back so he could explain it his goddamn self. Man, when you judging people, man, that's the worst thing you could do to a person. You bring their confidence down. You make them feel less than what they really are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. See, you got that kind of from your daddy. You know what I'm saying? When he grab you by the face mask, tell you, do this, do this, do this. Didn't I tell you to do it this way? All that's old coaching on my kids. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put it in them. You know what I'm saying? 1 year old, you gotta teach them how to catch. Before 2, you know what I'm saying? Then at 2, you gonna have to start teaching them how to put it in the hands like a quarterback do. You know what I'm saying? Once he get that and learn how to squat, you got him. You got him. And then, you know, shoot, that damn said hut, when you teach him that, he on the football field. Then when the 5-year-old football league start, then you take that 2-year-old and you sit him in your lap and let him watch them boys, and he gonna be trying to get down like a mean dog that you got. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get out there to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I'm gonna raise my grandson. He gonna be like, he just itching to get out there to him when he 2. But then he know he gotta wait till he 5. Then he can get in there and mingle with them big boy. You know what I'm saying? Then he'll catch up with him when he's 7 and 8 and 8, 10 and 11. You know what I'm saying? 11 and 12. And I let him scrimmage him. Shoot, I ain't gonna be, age just a number. I seen a little bit, my little James, I had a little cornerback named James Trevino. Man, James hit this boy. The boy numbers was over James' head. And James dove up in the air and hit him in his chest and rolled that big boy down. I say, see, that's what I'm talking about. And James still playing ball now. You know what I'm saying? James still playing ball now. You know what I'm saying? And James, you need to get your boy Ryan another helmet and shoulder pads and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But man, yeah, he said you left him when you played in San Antonio somewhere. So bring him some stuff back. You know what I'm saying? I give you the money. Just go purchase it. You got it. Ryan, that helmet. How much it costs, man? Nothing. I know it. Because we just giving stuff away now. This God. We make it. We give it away. Ain't nobody richer than nobody else. So shut your mouth, rich people. And you arrest me again, I'm going to have all y'all arrested in the government that had me arrested. Everybody in the plot to mess over God going down. Enemies included. All of them going down. What's in my head registered to go off tonight. So tomorrow morning, me and my daughter coming to the bank with this video. I own it. And I don't want to fight with you, Nike. So when I tell you to take daddy to the bank so we can show this video, you take me to the bank and bank on her. Yes, God. You heard that? Yes, God. That's your soul and spirit. That's the signature I got from you. So tomorrow the bank open, man. 9 o'clock, Jeremy. Go get you a gold card. And shoes. Everybody got all the money. And ain't no more fussing and fighting. Shoes. I walk down my street when I want to walk down my street and go where I want to go. Better not have no enemy. Shoot me, you shoot you. And it's going to show enough come back and get you. Because I do all the other stuff, turning to monsters, daughter turning to guinea pig, lift my own knee out of socket and show my boy, and then run to the mirror and tell him, I'm here to save you. Y'all better get off Adam and get off me. We ain't crazy. We the smartest motherfuckers in the world. Shit. That's just our mind thinking. Shit, up and up and up, like I told you, son. Up and up and up. You just gonna grow, G. Damn. This champ daddy. Shit, I can't see that boy. That boy gonna be big as hell. Half Jimmy and half goddamn Michael Jordan. Shit. Now this girl be dogging the church out, but she right though. She right though, man. I ain't lying. Listen to this girl, and don't y'all cut me off either, YouTube. But you listen to this girl. This girl is not lying one bit. And honey, I'm with you, Fly Nubian Queen, my queen, daughter. But go ahead.
I agree. She's a cone, because that couldn't have been me. But let's just look at how we don't even have no dignity no more. We don't have any integrity. Like, that shit has just gone by the wayside. That's horrible. And, you know, church Negroes are the worst, because if y'all don't know, I grew up in a church house, okay? And let me just be the first one to tell y'all, it's so much fucking hypocrisy in church, hypocrisy in church. Y'all wouldn't even know. It'd be some crazy shit going on.
She ain't lying.
Church Negroes are the worst. They are so fucking fake. She's up there putting on a facade. Yolanda Adams is up there putting on a facade like everything is just fine, when this man is a full-blown white supremacist that locked up the same black boys that was just up there on that stage. I would respect Yolanda Adams if she just told the truth and said, you know what, I don't give a fuck about integrity as long as I get mine and I want to do me. I would appreciate. I would rather Yolanda Adams just say that. I don't give a fuck about my people. I want to do me. I don't give a fuck about integrity. I want my money. If Yolanda Adams said that, live your truth, sis. Live your truth. But stop faking. Do not fake and try to act like voting is going to be the panacea that is going to kill our issues as a people, because that's false advertising. You are falsely advertising. And that just goes to show you how these gospel singers, these church Negroes, these Jesus lovers, they ain't no better than nobody else.
Sure ain't.
They ain't no better than nobody else.
Sure ain't.
Okay, let's keep it a buck. Them church niggas are the worst. Them church niggas are the worst. I done been around people in church that have been horrible. I mean, the stories about these people, my God, you know? But like I was saying, about, you know, about, what's his name, Mike Bloomberg. This guy, he's a cocky white supremacist, and he definitely is not apologetic about anything that he has caused the black community, any harm that he's caused the black community at all. I don't do church me either, sis. I remember when I first told my mama that I'm done with the church house, she was upset. Then I woke her up out of that shit too.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is how the mental illness works. We are in the age of information where you could figure a person out. I know damn well that Yolanda Adams noticed. She know what that man did. She know this man violated the bodies and the constitutional rights of so many black teens, y'all. When it comes to we cannot allow our children to be proxies, y'all. I'm so disappointed at how many black children I've seen up there. We cannot allow that to happen. We got 300 people in here. Hello, everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to FlyNubianQueen.com and click on that notification bell. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Hello, Pounds 251. Bishop Talbert Swan is a real one though. Y'all really need to stop putting all y'all faith in these bishops. Y'all don't know these people personally. Y'all don't know these people personally. Hello, Anthony. Thanks for coming to the live. But yeah, this is how the mental illness works. So we are in the age of information where you can figure a person out and you can see who this man is and what he stands for. And you didn't do that. Well, she probably did do that, but she just doesn't give a fuck. That's why I was saying, you know, Yolanda, I would respect you if you just said you don't give a fuck about integrity and you just want your money. I would respect that, but please don't try to make it seem like voting is going to be the panacea and voting is going to stop white supremacy, because that's a fucking lie. That's false advertising. Motherfuckers been voting for years and ain't shit changed. Trayvon Martin got killed under a black man. So that's why I ain't even give a fuck about Donald Trump getting in office, to be honest. What's gonna happen under Donald Trump that hasn't happened already? Invest in Africa, exactly. People want to talk about all these tax breaks. Oh, but Massa is going to give us a tax break. Fuck all of that. Fuck it all. Like, y'all, we are at war. These people are full-blown white supremacists. Mike Bloomberg is a full-blown white. Yes, the jig is up. This man is a full-blown white supremacist. He don't give no fuck about black people. He literally is a cocky white supremacist. He not only did he defend his actions, but he mocked the victims. He's cocky, okay? And that's how I like it. Give me my white supremacists hot on a platter so I can know exactly who they is. Give me my white supremacists hot on a platter. I need to know who they are. I don't like that fake shit. I don't like none of that fake shit that, you know, want to be all nice to me, then want to call me a nigga about my back. No, call me a nigga to my face. That's what I like. But, yeah, like I was saying, yeah, give it to me hot on the platter, R-White. I don't need none of that fake shit. But here's the thing. With Yolanda Adams, I honestly think she one of those Negroes where she was raised in a household where her parents had to suck white people's booties to get where they are in life. You know, she finally made it to a certain point in her life. And you know, a lot of people can get caught up in becoming a Sambo because of money. And let me tell y'all, I've been up in my life and I've been down in my life. Can't no amount of money make me become a Sambo. I'm sorry, because shit like that, y'all don't know these people personally. It's certain shit that people have done to the point where they can't even sleep at night. Okay, so let's just not, you know, like put people on a pedestal, because at the end of the day, we don't know what they have done to get to where they are, and we don't know what they have done in their personal life. Because, like I said, she might be successful, she might have the big house, the big bank account, you know, she eating good, but it is certain things that people have done to the point where they cannot sleep at night. And a peace of mind is priceless. Okay? So, yeah, like I was saying, I honestly feel like, you know, Yolanda Adams is that type of black person where her mother's parents had money and before their parents had money, and they don't give a fuck about white supremacy. They just want to make sure they keep much as money in their pocket as possible so they can continue living good like the white folks, which is making me think is Yolanda Adams Boulay, because I talked, Boulay. That's exactly what I just said. I talked about Boulay in one of my other segments, and I'm gonna make it real plain and simple for y'all. Boulay is just a bunch of uppity Negroes that are Democratic shields. They basically, you know, they basically make money from like endorsing a candidate, and they get jobs if the person wins. So they're basically just a bunch of white minions that maintain white supremacy. Like when we have the race war, we are going to have to go through them to get to the white supremacists. So yeah, Boulay is definitely dangerous. We definitely need to start calling shit for what it is. Race war, Jonas W. You don't believe me? We already in one. But yeah, I don't have time for niggas being in denial now. Y'all in the wrong room if y'all in denial. Y'all telling me that this ain't no race war, and you can look up black people that's been killed by the police, and it's over 100 black faces. That shit is disgraceful. And it makes me sick to my stomach that I don't even know about most of the people that been through this shit. I was just reading a story the other day about how this black man was killed by a police officer, and the police officer allowed the dog to eat his penis. I'm sorry if this is too graphic for y'all, but this shit is like bothering me, because like when you have like, if you're a black woman and you in a relationship with a black man, or if you're a black man yourself, this shit get personal. This shit get.
Well, let me tell you like this, sweetheart. All them instances where white people kill black people and black people kill white people, all them are judged by God, sweetheart. Long as it don't happen to you, don't be the devil though. Judging and accusing the system. And I ain't gonna judge and accuse you, because I'm not gonna call you the devil on what you saying though. Because you real, and what you saying need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? And better not nobody mess with her. You know what I'm saying? Police, stand down, man. Put them guns up in a safe. Leave them in there. I don't even want to see them no more. Faking or not. Because I think you'll kill me for real if I go out this door and go to the store and I see some police out there with guns on their hip. I know you'll kill me. So don't show me no more guns, police. And I promise you, you ain't gonna get no more house calls from people beating up women and all that there. I'm taking care of all that tonight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sleep. Some gonna fall in a hole. Some gonna fly up in the sky. But whichever way we go, everybody gonna get replanted. So, sweetheart, you real, and I love you. You know what I'm saying? Fly Nubian queen.
Real personal. Because the shit that they do, they on some real evil shit because it's genetic annihilation. And when I look it up, by grade, the Apollo, look it up. Lynchings are also happening. Look it up. The police officer literally let the dog like bite on his testicles, and I could just, that's like castration. That's like castration, basically, because I don't know why y'all surprised castration was big in slavery. They used to stay cutting black men genitalia off because it's genetic annihilation. So yeah, that's like I was saying. I just looked at that picture and it looks like a slave auction. Exactly. That shit is shameful. It's so fucking shameful to see all those beautiful black children being used as fucking proxies. What you're not going to do is use our children as proxies. I told y'all it gets personal for me when it comes to the children. We cannot allow white people to use our children to say, hey, I'm not a racist pig. Hell fucking no, you're not going to use our kids as a proxy. I hate seeing black kids take pictures with police officers, and I hate seeing white people go to Africa constantly taking pictures with starving African babies. Why the fuck don't y'all go to Europe, those poor parts of Europe where those children are from?
Okay, sweetheart. Now listen here. Listen here now. I'm not going to judge and accuse you. You saying some real stuff. I agree with a lot of it, but a lot of it, you just accusing. You being a devil, but you being a devil in a slick way. But the slick way you doing it is okay by God, because I use that stuff sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But don't talk about everybody. You know what I'm saying? Give people some mercy. You know what I'm saying? Show some mercy, because first thing in the Bible is love your enemies. Now you get that one right, the rest of your life gonna go by good. Even if they finna kill you, love them and say, Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do before they get you. That's God's way. And when you get grown like me, then you can run the country. But until you done went through what I went through, TDJ, you at the bottom. Because not one time have you called me when I was saying my number. I appreciate anything that you did for me that I didn't see. But to slap at him, no, you ain't. We can get in the ring. Let me take some boxing lessons. You get some, TD Jakes. Decide them. Since you want to slap at him, we'll get in the boxing ring. And we'll see who gonna run the world, me or you. You know what I'm saying? We'll go toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? I heard you preach. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to kill you. I just want a boxing match, like Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. Or we can play a basketball game. Or we could play a football game. You know what I'm saying? Or a softball game. Let's lay off the preaching, man. All y'all. It's over, man. It's over. It's done. All y'all got all the money. So ain't no more coming to the offer for nothing. If you ain't got it, you can't get it. You don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Because if faith is what I told y'all to use, and I know I can turn into what I want to turn into, y'all can turn into what y'all want to turn into when y'all need to. You know what I'm saying? That's life. You know what I'm saying? So keep your paws to yourselves. The dogs ate me up in a dream one time. Don't let it be my close people. Shit, boy, you get put on the cross, boy, and you talking shit to niggas and shit like that there from the cross. Niggas want to pay you back. Nah, Adam, not this time. The only time you was gonna get lynched up like that was back then. All of them spitting on you and talking about you. He ain't this, he ain't that. He can't do this, he can't do that. Then he came back and bust their ass, this Diane. Laughing like a motherfucker. God damn. Took care of the poor and the fatherless. Darian the fatherless, Jeremy them the poor. God did it. You know what I'm saying? Took care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't in jail, some of y'all might need to be. And if you in jail, some of y'all might not need to be. On all drug cases where the people didn't steal, kill, and destroy, let them out. On all drug cases where they just sold drugs, let them out. If they didn't kill, steal, and destroy, let them out. You know what I'm saying? If they was too many DWIs, they should have then learned their lesson now. God telling you drinking and driving is a no-no. We ain't got no police with guns and stuff no more. But drinking and driving is a no-no. You know, you could have a wreck, anything, drinking and driving. Smoking and driving, if you cool with it, I'm cool with it. But if you ain't cool with it, sit your ass down somewhere. And ain't no police gonna pull up on you to see what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything legal now. Ain't nothing to fight over. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, if everybody got all the money, that war done. Leave people alone. We vanilla and chocolate now. Forgive the white folk, black people, and white people forgive the black folk. It's been a lot of jaw jacking back and forth. Y'all ain't keeping everything from everybody. And y'all ain't been raising the world right. And I'm here to do that. You know what I'm saying? 18 years old next year sometime, or might be 10 years from now. Might be when my grandson turned 21. And I make y'all 18. It depends on how you live from here on out. And Nike. This my part of the song. Tell your boyfriend, hook something up. You know what I'm saying? To what he heard me say. You know what I'm saying? I want him to listen to a little bit of me. Then I want him to sing a little bit, rap a little bit about what God doing. Then come back though and listen to a little bit of me. And then back though and put your lyrics to it. Then give me something I can rap, man, and tell me how to rap it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what I need to say. You know I'm God Langston. Langston. I don't know no damn Victor. Nita just playing with you, boy. Shit, don't be getting on Nike. That's my baby girl. Faithful Nike. That's precious royalties. Somebody told me don't be giving my pearls to swine. Now you not swine, Langston, from what I hear about you. You don't hit on no girl. You don't fuss at them, and she ain't never had an argument with you. You my pick, nigga. Shit. But then you gotta give her more time, man. Take her out to the movies. She like that. She say y'all almost went, but y'all didn't go. But I can't get in y'all business too much because Nike like to talk to me. And believe me, her daddy gonna always tell her the truth about a nigga like me. But if you ain't hitting on and stuff like that, your business, your business. Even if I see, I ain't gonna run with you. I can't play that game. You know what I'm saying? That's my daughter. But if you got something, I'll catch you. I'll be like, what up, like? What up, like? Oh, man, shit. I'm cool. She'll never know what I seen. But then, man, y'all hook me up, rappers. Fix daddy something up, man. Shit, all I like to do is cook good food, man, and hang out and stuff like that. But I'm gonna leave a little bit alone, man. My fly Nubian queen is talking about a race war. Don't start nothing, y'all. Chill. This God. This the season for victory. I know it is. Let me see. Y'all tripping now.
To nurses who make a difference every day.
What's the? Do you guys change like the backdrop?
You want me to change it for you right now? Hold on.
On.
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah.
You want some Hello Kitty up there too? Hold on. Put some Hello Kitty up there for it, God. Now she feels at home.
You should have us outside the swap.
Is that what you really want?
Yeah.
Take her to the hood. That's real easy. We can do that.
We're on.
We're inside the GG, and I'm your host with the most, Finding Nemo, aka Nemo Hoes, and we're sitting here with the lovely Lauren London, and we just chopping up some real game about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness, which is our careers. Believe that. And you know, if you don't know, she's a part of that TV show that's on the BET Network, The Game. And what character do you play? What's the name?
Kira Whitaker.
Do you have a love interest?
I do.
I was gonna come. Well, let me come on the show and wreck the home or something. Be the
home
football
record.
player that wrecked the home. The nigga played for the other team and looking at this girl the whole game. You know your girl look good. Start some shit on the show. So what's up with you on the big screen? We love seeing you on the big screen. You coming back?
Yeah, I'm never gonna leave. I love the big screen. I have a movie coming out September 27th. Paula Patton, Derek Lou, Tay Diggs. You should have been in that.
What's the name of it?
Baggage Claim.
I seen a trailer, I think.
With Paula Patton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would be your dream actor to work with? Not actress, actor.
That's a good one. I mean, of course Denzel, but like Brad Pitt or
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Some real shit. Don't tell me the regular old black girl. Denzel.
But I love Denzel.
I know, but I want you to say something like
Brad Pitt or
See, Brad watching right now. See, that's what you
What's
ain't
up,
knowing.
Brad?
Hello. There you go. Holla at the See, you get it. The niggas here. Let me call him real quick. Hold on. Hey, Brad. What's up? I know you busy. I ain't doing shit. But look, I'm sitting on my show with the lovely, yes, Double L. You looking at her?
Yeah.
Look at her. She would love to have an emotional scene with you, actually the whole movie with you, just you and her. So I need you to get back in contact with her management and tell her about that movie that you got, so y'all can make it happen.
And Leonardo DiCaprio too.
Did you know I was in the movie that Denzel won his first Oscar?
Yes.
Actually won the
Wasn't
Oscar.
the first Oscar? Was that Denzel's first?
Yes, it was.
Second.
That was his first real Oscar as
No.
a lead. He won.
Oh, okay.
He won backup, whatever the fuck that was, for Glory when he did that one tier. But I'm talking about when the Academy said, it's Denzel. Nah, damn. We don't know if we want to give him this. Let's rewind that scene again. Wow, that's an awesome scene with Snoop.
That's the scene.
All in favor of Denzel getting up? That Snoop scene does it. I mean, Denzel. And that's how he got his Oscar. Bullshit. You know, they had a motherfucking mole in the room that told me that. That was like, man, it came down to that scene right there and that other scene that,
on Palmwood.
yeah.
My
exactly.
auntie used to love Palmwood.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn. Your auntie from the hood. No, that neighborhood is real rough, tough, and dangerous. And what was so crazy, before I got the scene, right, they said, what you want to wear in the movie? I'm like, give me a blue sweatsuit and get that Sean John, because you know Puffy, my nigga. Rock that blue Sean John with my blue chucks. They didn't tell me where it was. We get to that motherfucker, there's 100,000 bloods on the corner. I'm in a wheelchair like, damn. These motherfuckers everywhere. What's up, blood? What up, blood? What up, Snoop Dogg, blood? What up, blood? Standing on me. I rolled away. I went to that little wig shop. I said, hey, man, go find the OG from here. Bring that nigga down here. They went and found the OGest nigga they could find. He rolled in a wheelchair down there to see.
Really?
What's up, homie? Yeah, for sure. Hey, which one of your little homies got the sack? Oh, they got his right there. Take this 300. I'm trying to get something from you. Oh, you a bull nigga, Snoop Dogg. You a bull nigga for sure.
Oh, he was OG for real.
Got to shoot 3-4 days in a row. No harm, no foul. Got to know how to politic. I am a politician. For Snoop Dogg, 2013. I love gangster movies. I went to the premieres of Minister Society. I went to the one Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice. I was at the rap for Poetic Justice, the rap party when they finished shooting the movie. That's when I met Tupac for the first time. Me and that nigga met, and he pulled out a blunt. What the fuck is this? And he split that motherfucker and dumped out the middle. And I was breaking up the weed. Like, let me get that. He put it in that motherfucker. That was my first blunt on the Poetic Justice rap party. And then we went inside the party.
Your first one ever?
Ever.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
My nigga.
That Tupac gave you your...
For real though. Yeah, yo boo rolled my first blunt. Now I got a table full of these motherfuckers. Yeah, that's your boo. That's what you
It
told
is
me.
my boo.
Hello. Shit. I'm just speaking on what you told me.
Natalia Franz, aquí estoy en Puerto Rico donde hay mucho calor. ¿Sabes qué haces cuando hay mucho calor? Quites toda tu ropa y llegares a alguien que te quiere y que tienes mucho sexo porque hay mucho calor. ¿Y sabes qué? Quieres que, how do you say sweat in Spanish? Mucho sexo until you sweat.
I remember I was on probation. I stole a Snicker bar. I'm a grown-ass man and stole a Snicker bar out of a motherfucking store and got caught.
How old were you?
I was like 18. But that's grown.
Right.
Then I lied and went to juvenile hall and had to have my homegirl come get me out of jail because I was like, I don't want to go to the county behind stealing a Snicker. But
They really gonna take you to jail for stealing a
I
cigarette?
went to jail. I went to juvenile hall
For really?
because I told him I was 17. The nigga called me and he locked the store door. To the
You try to
police
get
got
it
there.
back?
I'm
Like, here, take
I'm
it
like,
back.
here, man. The nigga like, they on their way. They on their way. Just like some of the videos I watch on my show, that shit happened to me.
Like,
And it's
Both my husband and I we have family history of cancer. I was never really afraid for my health until having kids. There's things that I worry about every day.
Hey, I mean, I had to deal with it. I went and dealt with it, but stupid shit you do in life, it is what it is. So you an LA girl.
yeah.
Why do people think you from New York?
I don't know. Do people think I'm from New York?
Yes.
People think I'm from Atlanta.
Well, because you was in that movie, but they think that you from New York, they think you Dominican Republican, and they think you from Atlanta.
No.
Tell them where you from.
I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I am black and white. Simple, easy, straight to the point.
Okay, there it is. There. So she don't speak Spanish, so stop saying, "Mami, por ti para pena de nena." She don't know what the fuck y'all saying. You a real fan of West Coast hip hop?
Mhm.
Name me other than Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Give me 2 or 3 of your favorites.
Quick,
Mm-hmm.
Daz, and Flip.
You only like you wanted. Hello. You went straight with it because you cut me in the vein with my family members. Oh.
You said besides.
You right, but you did that. That's real West Coast. You mean you went there. You couldn't have made that up. That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
You know, a lot of motherfuckers would have said, Dr. Dre,
Who else?
Too Short.
But he's not LA.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So you know what you own. You know what your shit is all about.
I was very surprised when I found out Bone Thugs were not from Los Angeles, though.
You know they're from Cleveland?
No, because they had such like a West Coast swag.
They look.
Yeah.
They used to always say me and one of them niggas looked alike.
Crazy Bone. Yeah.
Like, why y'all keep putting pictures of me and this nigga up
But
side by
y'all
side?
do
And I swear to God, look, the nigga will wear the same hairstyles I was. I'm like, wait a minute, who the fuck doing this nigga hair, man? Hold on, man, we can't have the same motherfucking hairstyle. We had the same award show, the same hairstyle on, the same hairstyle. I'm like, Queen B, you gotta do my hair over again. Come on.
Wait a minute. No.
And that's why I started rocking the perms and all that, the Shirley Temple.
Right.
Everybody couldn't.
How do you like doing these dreads now?
I mean, it's different because, you know, they all together now. I like to really have my hair breathe, but, you know, it's all locked and loaded right now, so we're going to let it do what it do.
So do you want them to go way?
They're going to go all the way to the floor. They're not going to stop. They're going to just roll.
Do they have to cut some of your hair to dread them up?
Nah, we just had to tie them all together. They was, you know, in the beginning, they was, you know, my hair was curly going this way, that way, so we had to get them we had to train them, teach them to hang out with each other.
Right.
You know, you stay with him. You stay over here. I know you want to go over there and holler at her, but get back over there and stay in your lane. But see, hair has a mind of its own.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people got bad hair.
Oh
There's
man.
a difference between good hair and bad hair. If your hair is bad, it's gonna get badder if you don't take care of it. That's why y'all got bad hair. A lot of y'all done went bald. Because y'all hair just don't listen. It's hard hair.
You don't miss it?
Nah, because I always can go back to YouTube and watch footage when my shit was fly as a motherfucker. What up, though? This Big Snoop Dogg, a.k.a. Snoop Lion, a.k.a. Nemo Hoes. And I want y'all to subscribe right here. Hit that button right there to subscribe. And if you want to check out the old videos like that one right there, that one right there, that one right there, that one right there, or maybe that one, or that one. Check them out over and over again. GGA coming at you. And be sure to subscribe right there.
So we drove on rock, hit that left, push on the pedal, feel it click, feel like there's no gas in it. Oscar Freddy, hurry quick, jump in the bag and push the whip. Hate this feeling, hate this moment, crucifix my pockets holy, now everybody know it. Put you this whip down the street, only show it. Don't you hate that moment in your life when you tryna do good and everything that could go better and you did so like it should. Dear Lord, I overheard adversity will make
Judge, preach, tabernacle.
Parting with my friends was hard. Like RTM before, I chose to pursue my wild dream. I see the town that's to become my springboard for a leap across the ocean. And I smell salt in the air. If there really is even a slight chance of me ever getting home, I will find it here, one step at a time. lost stock.
How you feeling? Broke? Just ask Dave. He can spot you $75. Download now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 1 2 1 2, mic check 1 2. Do not attempt to adjust your channels. You're inside the GGN News Network with your host with the most, Finding Nemo, aka Nemo Hoes, and today's special guest is Jamie motherfucking Foxx.
Last name Fox, first name Jamie, middle name motherfucker. When you see me out, you say, "Hey, there goes Jamie motherfucker." Holla.
Bitch,
This
you.
goes a long way back, man. We got stories, man.
Man, stories to tell.
man. We about to do movies, music, everything.
Hey, man, we about to get it popping, man.
And I got these brand. Can I promote my thing? I got these brand new fishnet condoms that are coming out. So make sure you look out for them.
Wait a minute. What?
A fishnet condom. It's brand
Oh,
new.
so you can feel?
Yeah.
You get more feel?
Get more feel.
Oh, okay. I'm stroking already.
You know what I mean?
Nigga said fishnet,
Mm-hmm.
black pantyhose, big leg, them big booty holes.
How long has it been, man?
Been a minute.
How long is y'all rolling right now?
We stay rolling.
How long has it been, bro?
Nigga,
Can I tell a story?
Please tell a story.
So, the first story is I'm at is it Deep Cover Premiere? I snuck in. Is that what
Snuck
it
in?
Snuck in. I wasn't.
That
You know, I
nigga
wasn't.
said-
I wasn't
that
Jamie
wasn't
Foxx.
on
I wasn't.
Nigga said-
I was the old shit nigga. You know what the old shit nigga is? Anytime you see a star, oh shit! I was that nigga for the longest. I was the nigga that was in LA across the street from Roxbury every day. Remember the
Roxbury
Roxbury?
was the shit, nigga.
Holla, right? So look, nigga, I'm on the other side of security. You know them big niggas. Hey, get on the other side of the street. So I'm like, fuck it, nigga, it ain't your club, whatever. So I'm on the other side, and I would always see like Bruce Willis or somebody. Oh shit! So anyway, I was the old shit dude, and I remember because I remember seeing you on Atlantic Boulevard, Strong Beach. Back in the day, you probably don't even remember me, nigga. I was a little comedian just standing to the side wondering, how is this record store still floating? Because I don't ever really see people buying records in there. But you was in the back.
Yes.
Somebody had an SP1200.
Yes, LC.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm giving you the real.
Yes.
I'm talking about back in the
This
back.
before I had a deal.
This before you had a deal. So in the back of that, Long Beach, Atlantic Boulevard, VIP Records, a little fish place next to it. Nobody knew me. I was Jamie Foxx. I wasn't Jamie Foxx. I wasn't that. And you walked by, and I said, "Nigga, you was bigger than nigga. You look like you was 90 feet tall because you was on." And at that time, on was on.
Yeah.
Not like now. Like now, you got internet. You got everybody a star. Instagram. I yelled up, "Stone! You made it!" And you looked down and you said, like JJ say, what can I say? You know what I'm saying?
That nigga went JJ.
That's what you said.
Dynamite on a nigga.
Man, I remember. See, like I didn't smoke as much weed as you did. So some things,
You remember.
some things you're not going to remember.
I'm glad you said that because it is about time for that break.
Get it. And it's amazing how you roll. So I don't know if people know that you have a roller.
Yeah, this shit already together.
Yeah, that's it. But I saw you come up with one party. You had a nigga that.
That's all he does.
That's all he
ain't
don't
gonna say
talk
nothing.
nothing. Like this. What's up, my nigga? That nigga rolled up the logs like it looked like logs. You know the log cabin. That motherfucker. I said, God damn,
My nigga. Man, it's a love thing, man. And what I want to say about you, people love the way you open your home up for the parties. And that's what I did in the early 90s. That's just it's something about us that grew up in that era where partying was the shit. When you open your home up, and people appreciate that, they love you, and they respect you for that, for doing that. What gave you the spirit to do that? Like when you made it, you know what to say. You know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna be the motherfucking party throw out here where niggas can come and enjoy themselves.
I think that's how, for one, that's how I sort of got in. Like when I first started doing stand-up, and you remember back in the day, like it's different now. Like I see all of the cats out there that utilize the social media. We didn't have no social media. So
we had word of mouth.
I'm trying to be a stand-up comedian, and it was the dogs. It was fucking D.L. Hughley, Joe Torre,
Bernie Mac, all them niggas.
Bernie Mac. And at the time before Bernie Mac hadn't even come west yet, because my man Robin Harris was holding it down. He had that lane. But it was jugging. I mean, it was the young Wayans. They was coming in. They was hard, man. So I couldn't really get on, but when I finally got on stage, what I would do is I would take remember those little cue cards? So I do a show, and after after my show, I said, who liked my show? So I have them sign cue cards, and I call them on their beepers. That was when they had the pagers. And I would page during the week and say, hey, I'm gonna be at this club, whatever. So I started this floating sort of like fan base where I would have like 100 people come down to Regency West. Or go down to what was the thing in Long Beach? Birdland West. So I had like 100, 200 people, but they was all females.
Oh wow.
So a girl named Bridget James, shout out to her. She would help me get the list together. She let me stay at her apartment, and I just pay her phone bill because I was on the road doing these things. Right?
With this hood shit.
You know what I'm saying? I said, I'll pay your phone bill. Let me lay my shit there.
And I give you a little dick from time to time.
A lot of dick. No, anyway. So 800 cue cards, 600 of the cue cards was girls. 200 was guys because it was just whatever. I didn't really care about that. So then when I did, I started a floating party as opposed to just coming to the comedy club. I said, hey, why don't we go down to the beach and we all just kick it? I ain't got no money, but I let the beach do the shit for me. We on the sand, bitch. Don't worry about it. We on the
that wave, bitch. You the fisherman.
You know what I'm saying? So we do that. So then when I finally halfway got on The Living Color, I said the only way I'm going to be able to sort of like peruse and meet the people that I was talking to or yelling at outside the Roxbury, go to parties because the girls would come to the party. Here's the key though. The reason the girls would come to my parties is because I talked to an old school chick that I met in LA when I first got here. She used to let me stay in her apartment and watch her kids. I said, what's the key to having girls around? She said, Fox, make sure the niggas that are around you are cool too. Make sure they're not putting no pressure on the pussy and you good. So because what we hate is when we come to the party, we know you do it just to fuck us. So I said, okay, I got it. So I would throw my party. It would be cool. And they'd be like, oh, you mean y'all not trying? No, we cool. It's all good. So, hey. So the first party I threw was a Halloween party. I went all out. I spent like $1,200. I had theme or barbecue over here, whatever. So everybody come to the party, right? But I'm trying to get Wesley Snipes there. And I know if Wesley Snipes come and signature my party, this shit gonna be off the chain. So everybody come through, yo, God bless Heavy D at the time. I'm like, oh, it's now. I'm like, oh, this is getting crazy. And they don't really know me yet, because I'm just sort of just on The Living Color first. And all of a sudden, that black nigga pull up in a black car.
A black nigga in a black car?
Yeah, that nigga had an African dark. He had a dark skinned car and a dark skinned nigga get out of the dark skinned car. He was like, yeah, this is nice. That's all right. And I was like, that nigga really talk like that. He said before he talked. Yeah, this is great.
That nigga can smoke a joint too.
The smoke joint, played chess. I made sure we had everything. We got food from the whole line. And that's what started the party. But this is what I found out, Snoop. It wasn't just the party. It was the artists that was there that could connect and holler at each other. So Wesley Snipes, yo, all of we had this thing. So now I took the party and kept going. And then, of course, you would come to my parties, man. And what was great about Snoop coming to the party, it was never tight. It was always about having fun. And so it's sort of me and you together made it, spectacular.
But I met so many people that Like, I even met Colin Kaepernick. I met, like, niggas that I would have never met before, and we became friends. It's like your spot was like a magnet of the baddest motherfuckers in the industry to be like, nigga, I fuck with you. The nigga Kanye came in. He walked right over to me. What's up, dog? I'm like, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Everybody see him in this nigga holler. They like, damn, Kanye and Snoop, they fuck with each other. That's my nigga.
And Kanye was like a unicorn coming in.
That nigga was like,
this nigga had a unicorn. I said, who the fuck?
And that was that nigga, Kanye.
It was crazy.
So what you doing musically right now, Fox? Because, you know, I love your musical component.
To be honest with you, I'm nervous as hell because, you know, whenever I do that music, it's like I'm back to being a starving artist. But I got a great song out with Chris Brown. You know, as I get older in the game, you know, you don't want to be too young. Like, sometimes, you know, like I've dressed too young a couple of times. Like, my daughter, who's 21, she'll see me dressed, you know, trying to hang with
And be
it.
like, well, stop.
And my daughter was like, Dad, you too young. Dad, she said, you got old feet. I said, what's that mean? She said, you got civil rights feet, like marching.
And your feet go this way.
My feet go that way.
You gotta have feet to go this way, motherfucker.
So this dude KC is able to write the type of music that I want to say, but keep the young knock underneath it, so I don't lose. Just, I mean, come on, man. You know how it is. We keep rolling. It's like, you know, people don't understand. At our age, we're still able to be relevant because we take the time out to find the right music and do the right thing, because you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to embarrass. So I'm really happy about the album. Things to look out for is I'm Supposed to Be in Love by Now, Socialite, Jumping Out the Window, Drum, Hollywood, and it kind of mirrors like the Hollywood record mirrors what I went through. Like, I was dating this real bad girl. She's incredible. It's amazing. But I like 104 temperature. I'm sick, but it's a premiere. So she walk in. Well, what are we doing? I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm throwing up. She says, well, the premiere's tonight. How about this dress? I said, well, I got a fever. She hit me like that.
Oh, wow.
I said, okay. So I get my ass up, nigga. Go grab her dress. Lay her shit out. I said, go ahead. Go into the motherfuckers, but don't come back. So we got a song that represents that. It's called Hollywood, and it's I don't ever want to say age appropriate because I don't have no age. We don't have an age. We make music. We just make music, but it's the type of things where I know my fans will be like, okay, we get it, Fox, we understand, and the young folks can ride with it too.
I love it. So one of my favorite movies from you, believe it or not, was motherfucking Django.
Wow.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you the truth, nigga. When that shit came out, me and my crew, I was in Thailand or some shit. Nigga, we watched that motherfucker over and over and over again. I mean, like, I loved it, every fucking moment of it. Like, the struggle, how you got to the end and saved the day and left with the bad bitch. I'm like, this is the shit. Like, I love, like, that shit was like a black exploitation movie to me.
Well, here's the story behind it. Now, I had heard about the Django script, and it was burning through Hollywood. But it was burning through Hollywood in such a way because not a lot of people had read it, and then when they did read it, some people didn't get it. But they were worried about the word nigga being said 110 times. You know. And so I knew Will Smith was supposed to do it. And I'm like, man, Will, you got to do it. Because if Will Smith hooks up with Quentin Tarantino, it's a wrap. He didn't do it for whatever reason. Then everybody, I ran into Idris Elba. You heard this Quentin Tarantino movie? So Django, Bubba. I said, what is Django? What do you do? I said, your black good-looking ass nigga, you gotta jump in that motherfucker and do that shit. Finally, it swings around to me. My boy Tyron Turner, you know, came from Minister Society. We all sit up and chop up what's the next move. He said, Fox, you have to do this move. So we'll go in and I meet with Quentin Tarantino, and I said, the hot shit is what you just said. It ain't a slave movie. He only a slave for the first 10 minutes. It's a hero movie. Black dude don't ever get the girl, kill everybody in the motherfucker, and ride up into the sunset and live. It don't happen like that. So when I talked to Quentin Tarantino, he says, man, I appreciate that you understand my vision. And then once we started the movie, man, it was the people that came to the party. Christoph Waltz, Juggernaut, just won the Oscar, you know, German Cat. You know, it was cool because our chemistry was different because I come in, you know,
bastard.
That nigga was come in, hype, nigga, we about to do this. He's like,
yes.
Just real cool, but when the motherfucker say action, you're the one I'm looking for. I said, motherfucker, Cole, you know me, I'm on 10. Yeah. Cut. Oh shit,
Nigga, this nigga just said.
And as we sitting there doing our shit, all of a sudden we went for 6 weeks, and then all of a sudden Samuel Jackson and Leo walk in, and they brought a whole different element to it. They brought the rock star to it, and when they say action, Leo ran circles around all of us. And then Samuel Jackson, who the hell is this nigga on this nag? Who in the hell is this nigga on this nag? Cut. How was that? Y'all like that? Was that Quentin? How was that?
That nigga was brilliant.
That motherfucker was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
So you see all of those different things, man. And what I always say is this: is that I look at my life as like maybe I don't catch that blockbuster, but I catch that one. Because what I want to look back on my career is all of the characters. Willie B. My name is Willie B. I keep the
nigga that throw up.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga that throw up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want the character. Bundini Brown. How about he's a prophet? How you gonna be Godson? Sure, they come out the garage. You beat number 2. I want that. And then on to this guy. Hey, you know what, Snoop? I'm so good. I'm so happy to be here, man. And weed, man, it gets me going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make to that dude. So once you go from that dude then to Django, so when I look back on the career, I want to be able to say I was able to bring all these characters to life. You know what I'm saying? So that's
spectrum.
Yeah, that's the whole
Your
thing.
work will be designed and classified as a spectrum.
Hey guys, this is Stormy Fronts reporting live from GGN News, weather Charleston, South Carolina. Sunday through Wednesday, hot, humid, sticky, no clothes. No clothes Sunday, no clothes Monday, no clothes Tuesday. Wednesday, wet, super wet. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you need to be wearing something like this, preferably maybe fall in leg. Guys, no shirts. We don't wear shirts. Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Saturday, Sunday, you can do what you want. Preferably no clothes, but it's going to be a little bit more normal, mild. Yeah.
Oh, you got a kid and your girl cool. How you making money? Probably blow it out on blow. Stay up to your nose, running fuck out of here. Worry about your business, not making sure I stay on mine. Every line I write recite, keep me level-headed. Fuck a deal. I'm music embedded off the Copperfield. Magical, you factual, so it's gotta be real. I always value, refraining from being a follower. Aim for pinnacles of paper, motivated mission to get my dollars up. And it's kinda scary. Austin Berry spread his word like missionaries. Decision varied until that smoke clear. Fear, God.
Did you miss the show in Living Color?
I miss In Living Color because of the cast that we was around. Like, you think about all those guys that came from that show, from Keenan, who taught me how to do jokes. He taught me that you can make anything funny. And we used to be like, we were Keenan's kids. And Keenan was very tough on us. And he'd be like, all right, let's go work on the show. He said, no, Keenan, we don't think the writers did right. He said, no, you fucking up. Get up. We're going to make it right. And he would show me how to systematically make a joke funny. He also gave me this advice. He says, as a black comedian, you always have to be the best. You can never be subpar. You can never be like mediocre. You got to be 100% thorough. So you got Keenan, you got Damon, who was a juggernaut, David Allen Greer, Tommy Davidson, who was absolutely genius. You know, everybody.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. I've sat with Jim Carrey. He's smoking some cigarettes. On the back of his wall was these cue cards. I said, what you doing? Hey, man, just working on this little thing called Pet Detective, man. He showed me some dailies from Pet Detective. I shook his hand then. I said, hey, man, I'm going to shake your hand. He said, why? Because I ain't going to be able to talk to you for the next 5 years. It's about to be absolutely crazy. So you had those types of people that would sharpen your craft. Like,
Still sharp and steel.
yeah, I was the 8th funniest person in the room.
And how was that?
You know, it was crazy being the 8th. So I had to be quiet sometimes and sort of learn my way. But I missed the show because look at all the guys that we could have had, you know, on that, you know, that have come up.
That could have been the next generation, bringing them through.
Because you look at Saturday Night Live and you go like, man, your heart sinks there. How come In Living Color couldn't have had that same
Because we were set up. We were set up for that.
Yeah, you know. I think sometimes we miss a little bit of that. Like, you know, you miss the 90s when
niggas just didn't give a fuck.
Dangerous.
Yes.
Like, you look at Chris Tucker.
Yes.
And fucking
Martin Lawrence. That nigga was the
This
man.
nigga was so dangerous, you know what I'm saying? So, that's what I miss. But hopefully, like with what we're doing now, we're getting our own company going. It's called No Brainer, and we got this thing called I Got 5 on it. It's 5 comedies for $5 million. You know, I'm gonna ask you for a cameo
I'm there.
and things like that, and just to make sure that we don't lose that dangerous rated R smart, funny, action.
The shit that we known for.
Yeah,
Like,
you know
we don't
what
have to always make gang-related movies. We can make shit that make you laugh. That's what the Richard Pryor's and Eddie Murphys and all y'all comedians in the past, they did that. They gave us a trailblazing role to take. We just got to continue to do that.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is that the movies that's been the biggest movies for you have been like dramas or where you had to really dig into that character and you couldn't be funny.
Yeah,
and it's like I'm like this nigga's one of the funniest niggas in the world. I'm dying to see him in a big budget comedy movie.
We gotta carve it out ourselves.
We create our lane. Like what I love about what Eddie Murphy did with Harlem Nights was he was brilliant enough to bring yesteryear, today, and the future together. As far as on the comedic side, every time I watch that movie, I'm like, when is somebody gonna be smart enough to grab all of that kind of talent and put something together that's a periodic piece, but it allows everybody to remain in a lane and be funny. Red Fox was the shit. Richard Pryor was the shit. Della Reese was the shit. Everybody that played their role was fucking immaculate. I just want to see the best of you on every level of the game because people don't know how fucking funny you is because they keep getting lost in all these great movies that you keep doing. They keep getting nominated for Academy Awards. I'm like, this nigga's a comedian first.
Well, I'm saying it right here, man. Right here on this right now, we're going to get it going.
Yeah, I want to see it and I want to be a part of it.
You don't see a lot of serious actors go the other way. I think with comedians, there's always a certain darkness inside us anyway. There's always a certain darkness. And then what we do as comedians, we flex every muscle. When you do a character on The Living Color or whatever like that, when I used to have to just do the character in the scene, I would work on developing on how to act that character. So then when you get a character that's actually just drama, it's just, oh shit, it's not easy, but it's not as hard as being funny. Being funny is the hardest thing in the world. People tell you, man, once you've been funny and successful, look at Eddie Murphy. When we look at Eddie, we like, give it to us, nigga. Top that shit what you did. How do you?
Wow.
You can't. Eddie Murphy can't top
that
what
great shit he did already.
You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. How do you keep drumming that up? While in a character, I could jump in a character and I'm safe because that character ain't gonna move. It ain't doing. You're not expecting anything but what that character does. How he goes to the bathroom, how he fucks his leg, whatever he does. But when you're a comedian, you have to get up there and you have to make it. You have to set the scene. You have to jump in the scene, and then you gotta make that. That's a tough thing. So to me, it's like a comedian, but a special kind of comedian. Like I said, when you get to the drama thing, it's an easier go as opposed to getting in the scene and you have to be funny because they know you to be funny.
That's dope. Well, that's the way I feel as an actor, that I can go gangster, funny, serious, pimp, whatever the role requires, I can go there because I'm able to do that. But in my music, I'm not able to go all the way there because my music only enables me to stay within the realm of what I projected out there already. Right. So they only used to hearing it a certain way. So if I switch it up on them, it throw them off. But that's why.
But I gotta disagree a little bit on that.
So?
I don't see it that way because when you say I'm gonna take my time, that wasn't Snoop in Atlantic Records. Telling about his experience where he grew up. It was Snoop evolved. It was Snoop being able to take that same talent, paint it on a different canvas. And the reason that we love it is because Snoop is in our DNA now. It's Coca-Cola. So I look at it like whatever you touch, because you've been on a Katy Perry record, and then you can turn around and you be on a record with Wiz Khalifa and everything in between, and your journey is now what we buy into.
Damn.
And then you're still able to step out on stage and step on any stage. You could be a Coachella. You feel what I'm saying? So I disagree with you on that. And even with the movies, everything, I said once you get someone's DNA, once you have a DNA that we all see and we light up, like somebody said, oh, that go then you can do whatever you want.
See, that's good game right there. See, sometimes you can even teach an old dog a new trick. That's if he willing to listen. I heard you. Yeah, this is Everyday People, a.k.a. Real Nigga Shit. I'm asking you some questions you can answer to the best of your ability. What's the first thing you do or think of when you wake up?
Girl.
Hot or cold?
Hot girl.
In-N-Out or Fatburger?
Fatburger girl.
Taraji P. Henson or Megan Good?
Taraji P. Henson.
Favorite drink?
Cactus Cooler.
Weekends or weekdays?
Weekdays.
How many times a day do you think about sex?
I'm thinking about it right now.
If you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I'd be orgasm man.
What would it?
I just fly around and just live all just orgasm. Have an orgasm. And just flying around the 405 and just girls in the car. Oh,
It's orgasm,
thank
man.
you. You're very welcome. Orgasm man. Grab the base of my dick and start to tape it. Thank you, orgasm man. No problem. I gotta let you off on the 10 though. Thank you. Girl, was you on the 405? Yes. Orgasm man was over there, huh? Uh-huh.
Motherfucker, you. Church, preach, tabernacle.
Hey there, my name is Dave Sharp, and I've worked with over 100,000 affiliates and helped create countless 6- and 7-figure.
Hey guys, so this is a really unexpected video. I didn't think I was going to be doing this. I am using the sun as my lighting, so I'm going to have like restricted time to share the story, but it's just a short one. Basically, I had a dream a couple months ago, maybe a little bit more over than half a year. I had a dream that really stood out to me from any other dream that I had in a very long time. And I asked God if he wanted me to share it, and I just wasn't sure. And I finally feel it in my heart that I can share it with you guys and that it's okay if I do. So if you guys want to hear this dream, just go ahead and keep watching. Well, basically my dream, I was downtown. I could tell that I was in the city, and I was with my sister and 2 of her friends, and I couldn't really put a face to them, but I just knew that they were her friends, and we were apparently eating at a restaurant. And it was like we were eating outside, like in the patio section, I guess, you know, we were just eating. And I remember that there was people crossing the streets and we could see them and stuff. Once we were done eating, we walked out of the little section from the restaurant and we started walking down the sidewalk. I remember that I was paying a lot of attention to the people, and I kept looking at the people, and I just, you know, remember seeing in my dream people with their headphones in, and I could tell there was people running to probably a meeting. They had a bunch of like stacks of papers, and they were running and just making their way through a busy crowd, and everybody was just doing their everyday things. Like I mentioned, we stopped at the corner of the street. So we basically left right out the restaurant, kept walking down, and at the corner of that street, I was facing this way. And I had my sister's friend standing over here on the right of me, and then I had my sister to the left of me, and her other friend was next to my sister, to the left of my sister. So the street that we just walked down from was to my left, and I'm looking straight, and as I'm looking straight, I'm kind of looking this way because her friend is talking. So as I'm looking at her, I'm nodding, and I could tell that there was like skyscrapers there because that would be leading to the other street. I'm hoping this is making sense. But in between these skyscrapers, there's a wide view of the sky. And I just remember I could see the sky was looking very beautiful. It was like purple and blue. It just looked like the sun was going down. As I'm looking at my sister's friend, because she's talking, I can't hear what she's saying. And I just remember I saw a figure, like I saw like a cloud. And it was just like I saw a figure of a man, and when I saw it, it kind of like went, it showed itself, and then when I like looked at it again, because I like looked at it twice, and when I looked at it again, it stayed there that time, like it didn't go away. I knew it was Jesus. I just started saying, "Oh my God, it's Jesus, it's Jesus," and I cut her off. And she was just like, "What?" And I remember I scared a man from yelling it that was crossing the street, that was passing me by. I remember he looked at me weird. And I was just like, "Oh my God, it's Jesus, it's Jesus."
And after that, I kept saying it was Jesus. It felt like a mutual feeling that everybody was starting to realize that something was happening. And as I see the figure of the man, I can't see his face. It literally looks like a white cloud. Like it looked like a lot of light. I couldn't see his feet. I just knew he had like a robe on or something. Next to him was, I saw a figure. I couldn't tell much detail in the face, but I saw a face also show itself through the clouds. This happened very quickly in my dream. So once I saw the figures, when I started screaming his name out and saying that it was Jesus, and then next to him was a face of like, I don't know, like a man. I could tell there was another face, but I can't remember detail. A lot of people start freaking out. Like literally everybody that's starting to pay attention is just, they all start feeling this mutual feeling of like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, what's happening? And a lot of people were confused. A lot of people were very, very confused. And I just remember me and my sister, we didn't say anything to each other, but I could feel her, and I could just know that she was like, it's happening, like he's back. And we were both like, is this really happening? Like, we were just having dinner. Like, this was just so unexpected. We didn't say a word to each other, and I just remember seeing, like, through all these clouds, like 100,000 angels started coming out of the clouds, and these angels were literally like 5 feet apart from each other, and they were filling up the sky. Okay, they were just all over the sky. And as they were making themselves through, I could see people being taken by these angels, and the angels were they weren't coming down for them. These people were just leaving. They were literally being lifted, elevated up, and they were being taken. And a lot of people were scared, and a lot of people were yelling. And I just remember that as I see these angels, as I saw these angels taking the people, I started screaming of joy, and I was just very happy. And I felt very bad, though, because I knew in the same sense that a lot of people were afraid, and that a lot of people had no idea what was happening, and that a lot of people felt and knew that they had no control over what was happening. Oh, and by the way, a lot of people were hiding. A lot of people started hiding. I just remember people started going inside, kind of like by the doors, like, you know, like when you go in a building, like inside those doors, people started hiding. They were afraid. And a lot of people were screaming, saying, what's going on? What's happening? And I just kept screaming on the top of my lungs. I was crying when I woke up from this dream because I was like, oh man, I want to go. I was screaming the name of Jesus so loud. I was just screaming, Jesus, Jesus. And I was jumping up and down, and I wanted to go with him. This makes me really, really emotional. Like, it was like a really personal dream. And I feel like that's why I wasn't sure if I was allowed to share it, or, you know, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're trying to predict, you know, when Jesus is going to come back and how he's going to come back and how it's going to look. And that's neither here nor there. It's just literally the dream that I had. And I feel like there's no harm in sharing it with you guys. This is just what I dreamed. And when I woke up from that, I just remember that I was so emotional. It was such a joy knowing that Jesus was back. And for me, I was very happy to see him. And I knew that all of his kids were being taken. And also, though, when I woke up, I was also very hurt because in that dream, what he showed me mainly was that a lot of people are not going to be expecting when he comes back, and a lot of people are going to be left behind, and that a lot of people are going to, are going to regret not getting to know him any sooner, because he's going to come in a blink of an eye. Just the scenario he gave me, I was eating with my friends, the sun was going down, we were ready to go to the parking lot and get in our car and leave. And no, he's going to come whenever he wants to come back, and we have no control over it. And what we can do is read the Word of God right now before it's too late, you guys, and literally get closer to Jesus. And don't follow religion. Follow a relationship with God. You know, make your own relationship with the Lord and start that, pursue that, literally, because the feeling I felt, I can only imagine how he feels. The feeling of him leaving his children behind is not something he wants. You know, he doesn't want to leave his kids behind. He wants to be able to take them with him to heaven. But yeah, guys, I'm really sorry I kept looking at my viewfinder. It's just like much easier for me to like talk over there right now because I don't know, it was just easier for this video. But yeah, you guys, this was my dream that I had a couple months ago. And yeah, let me know if you guys have ever had a dream similar to this, or you know, whatever it may be. I would love to talk about it. That's really all I have to say. I actually have to go now because as you guys could probably tell from the beginning of the video to right now, it's like the sun went down a lot. But love you guys, take care, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Hey everybody, my name's Kyle Dennis, and I'm a sinner. A trading sinner. When I first started trading, I actually lost $8,000 because...
Hi Royal We family, I am so happy that you are here. If this is your first time joining the Royal We, I encourage you to subscribe down below, hit the like button, hit the notification so that you can be notified of future videos. I also encourage you to visit www.jointheroyalwe.com. Now this website is the centralized hub for the Royal We, and there you can get connected with the official Royal We Facebook support group. It's a support group that's available daily for you with people who know what you're going through, who are ready and willing to receive you, to help encourage you, to help move you forward into a new 2020. Also at the website, you can schedule a one-on-one appointment with me to get into some deep understandings of narcissistic abuse, how it pertains to you, and how to move you forward. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about what to expect from toxic, narcissistically abusive people in your life who you may have to come in contact with again. Now, let's qualify first who these people might be. Obviously, we're not talking about ex-boyfriends and girlfriends from high school or old friends that you have no pressure whatsoever to have any more connection with. Yes, you have to heal from those relationships. Yes, it hurts, but yes, you can move on, move away, and never look back ever again. However, there are some relationships that you and I deal with where there's a pressure that exists, and it's because of societal norms. And these societal norms tell you that there are some people who you should have a relationship no matter what. Who are these people? Well, your family of origin, for example. Your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, aunts, uncles, right? Ex-spouse, children, in-laws, all right? These relationships also come with a societal pressure that says you should have a relationship. And I'm going to tell you right now, on a side note, that societal pressure is absolutely bogus. But I'm going to stop that right there and save it for a future video, and we'll get deep into that. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. But let's say, for the sake of this video, you're going into a situation where because of societal pressure, you're going to be face-to-face with toxic, narcissistically abusive individuals in your life again. Maybe at a holiday event, maybe at a funeral, maybe at a wedding. What can you expect? Well, first of all, I want to help you out with something. One thing we need to do with expectations is squash them. You should have absolutely no expectations going into these types of situations with toxic individuals. If you have an expectation that they're going to be good and kind and nice and want to work with you and resolve all the conflicts and solve the world's problems with you, then you will probably be let down. especially if they're toxic narcissists. If you expect for them to be mean to you and rude to you and cruel to you, further justifying why you left and separated yourself, well, then you also may be let down. So we want to squash expectations altogether. Have no expectations, because when you have expectations of other people in this life, you will be let down. Expectations has a way of dictating your reactions in life, and you don't want to have any reactions. You just want to be responsive. Now, this being said, I want to talk to you about my own personal experience of what takes place when you go back into toxic environments with people who you've gotten no contact with for a year or 2 years, and you've worked on yourself and you're getting yourself back up and back together. Here's what most likely will take place when you go back into these situations. What will take place is they will, and I'm talking about narcissists and abusive people, they will revert and go back into their charming, nice, good selves. Probably one of the scariest things. They're on their best behavior. They're putting their best foot forward for you. Mainly, it's for everybody else around. Why? Why do narcissists do this? And why is it important to understand this? Because the relationship has been torn. You've gone no contact. Everybody knows it. The narcissist has pointed you out as being the problem and the bad person in the family. You're scapegoat. You're this and that. You've been separated. Now you're going back. So there's two different things at play here. The narcissist knows that if they're mean and cruel, then everybody around will say, that's why so-and-so left and got out. The narcissist knows that. The narcissist also knows that if they're good and charming and giving and excellent to you, putting their best foot forward and all their charisma, and you are somehow becoming reactive or standoffish or kind of weird and awkward about it, which is likely to happen if you're not prepared, then they'll be able to say, see, look at so-and-so. See, aren't they weird? I'm good, I'm nice, and I was nothing but giving, and look at how weird they are. They're not going to talk about the past, all the name calling and cussing and abuse. They're not going to go there. They're just going to point out the awkwardness. All right? So this is likely what's going to happen. They want to have the appearance of being the perfect individual. They want to have the appearance of being good to you and kind, and they want people to look at them in that good way and continue to look at you in the bad way. And so this is what you can most likely anticipate when you go back after going no contact into an abusive situation. How do you handle it? What do you do? Well, again, get rid of expectation. Get rid of reactiveness. Don't go with the mindset of wanting to resolve any conflict. Let the conflict die with that old life, with that old situation. Let it die. You'll never get an apology. You'll never get your answers. Work that answers out. The questions that you have, work them out with me. Work them out with the Royal We. Work them out with the official Facebook support group. And let it die with the narcissist. So, go into the situation not reactive, not wanting answers. Go in there responsive. That's it. Just be responsive. And be you. Be nice. Be genuine. Be kind. Be polite. Smile back. Don't gray rock. Gray rock, I heard this gray rock games. Listen, that's not necessary after you go no contact. Gray rock may have its place if you're on a daily relationship with these people, but if you are in a position where you've separated yourself, but you're being put back in the environment together again, gray rock isn't going to be an issue. You don't have to do that. Gray rock is not a thing for this situation. You can be yourself, you can be kind, you can be responsive. If inappropriate things are being said, you can simply say, okay, all right, and move away from the situation. But be nice and cordial and talk to other people, right? The worst mistake to make in these situations where you can see the narcissist being good to you and kind to you, the worst mistake is to think that they have changed, to think that they have a different heart now, to think that they are ready to have some kind of relationship with you. They're not. Again, it's the game. They simply want to put their best foot forward so everybody else can see how good they are. And you have to understand this. And so go into the situation with an open mind as far as being in a color code of awareness. Be aware of what's going on. Be aware of the words that are being spoken to you. Be good. Be polite. Be nice. knowing this, that you will leave the situation once again and you will go back to your no contact for another year, another 2 years, and not have to deal with the people again. Don't take it as a change in the relationship status, nothing. Just simply understand that it was a good visit, walk away going, wow, nobody was called names, nobody was cussed at, and you're going to be tempted, you'll be tempted, well, maybe I should reach out to them again, and maybe we can call each other, maybe I'll have that relationship I've always wanted. No. Walk away saying, wow, interesting, no name calling, no drama, leave, go your separate ways, go back to no contact, flush it out of your system, visit the Royal We, go on the Royal We support group on Facebook, talk about your experience, let it go. That is what I've got for you on this video on what you can expect or what you can anticipate getting back together with narcissists who you feel you should have a relationship. More on that in an upcoming video. I'm glad that you're here. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we will be back with more videos right here on the Royal We.
Sorry guys, it got cut off. It didn't even get cut off because of time. Like my finger accidentally tapped it. It's probably a reminder that I have to get ready to. I have to be leaving any second now. I'm gonna be late for work. But basically, Teresa persevered in her job sector where she was. She did it with excellency amidst just constant movement, constant shifting, constant just the enemy trying to take her out. She did what she had to do with excellency. Amen. And while she did what she had to do with excellency, I prophesied to her, the Lord is going to make a table for you in the presence of your enemies, and you're actually going to be upgraded from here, and people are going to know your worth when you leave here. And that's exactly what happened. She was there for 6 months, and she left about a month, maybe 2 months before I left. Ended up leaving. I didn't even know I was going to be leaving. And literally, there was a literal table made for her in the presence of her enemies. They threw her a huge party when she left the department. Literal huge party when she left the department. Everybody, even the head regional administrator from the office came to thank her before she left. And she had a freaking, excuse my language, feast, a literal feast. Even the ones who had persecuted her, even the ones who had talked behind her back and made her life very difficult at the department, even they showed up at the gathering when she was going to leave, and they made stuff for the literal feast that was thrown for her, basically like her exit party. They even brought stuff. They showed up, and they feasted. Some of them that said they weren't going to come ended up bringing stuff and showing up to her party because a party was thrown for little Miss Teresa, who had people given her a hard time, and her department moved around and shifted so much. A literal feast was thrown for her when she left. And I told her, I said, sister, I told you, God said this was going to happen. And people would ask her, they were like, where are you going? Because she left because she was on a time contract there, but she was done with her time, and people would ask her, where are you going to go? And she didn't have a job lined up, and she was like, I don't know. And they were like, you don't know? She's like, it's okay, God is faithful. My time is up here. I was only on a 6-month temporary contract, but I'm done here, and I don't have a job, but I know God is faithful. And that was her story, and she just led people to the Lord every time they would ask, like, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You're leaving here. Your time's up. Do you have another job on? She's like, no. But God is faithful, and God was faithful to her. Just as the Lord had me prophesied to her, I was like, you're going to get something bigger and better, and when you go, they're finally going to understand your worth. You're going to understand your worth, young lady, to how hard you work and how valuable you are. And she was without a job for, I think, maybe only 2 weeks.
only 2 weeks, and I would check in with her, and I was like, how are you? And she was like, haven't found a job yet, but I know the Lord is faithful, and I know that you told me that the Lord said I would find something. I was like, you're going to find something. Yes, you will. And so the Lord, she was at the DMV one day, and she calls me, and she's like, I think I have a job offer. And I said, what happened? She goes, I ended up bumping into somebody. It was the most random thing, but they want me to go apply at the Honda Center in Cheeto, and the rest was history. She went and applied, and she got hired pretty much on the spot right away as an administrative assistant for one of the heads of Honda at the center. And she was only off work for 2 weeks, and God blessed her with a job in the most unlikely of places. She didn't go to the GMV to apply. She ended up bumping into somebody there who just is a divine appointment. And she is so valued now where she works. She's so valued where she works, and she has the most amazing boss, and God planted her with another believer there. And she's like, I have my own little Natalie here that I had with me at the department. I have someone here like that. And then they told me how much you helped me when I was at the department. And I was like, I told you, when you leave the department, God is going to bless you, and people are going to see your worth. And when you go next time, He's going to bless you, and you're going to have favor. You're going to be in a position, ma'am, where you are valued, and you're going to be high up. You're going to be an assistant to the administrator, and He's going to value you. And that's exactly what He did. He treasures her, and she's very happy with where she is. And in fact, so much to the point where she got offered a permanent job with the county, and a lot of people would love a county government job. It's great benefits, great retirement, it's very steady employment. And she passed that up for a private sector administrative assistant job that, from the looks of it, isn't as secure, because even though she had been waiting for it to get hired permanently by the county, this superseded because someone saw her worth. And I'd prophesy, next job that you're going to have is not going to be what you think, because the enemy's going to try to take you out from your mission. This is just a training ground, baby. The Lord is going to lift you up, make a table in the presence of your enemies. She literally had a table, and she got hired within 2 weeks after she left there with a job that now values her worth. So don't give up, friends. Don't give up. The Lord is going to make a table for you in the presence of your enemies, and He's going to keep you in the palace, and He's going to lift you up from the lion's den, and people are going to know your worth. So don't give up. This is a message of restoration and hope. I'm really sorry there was 2 sectors. I was really hoping for 1, but God bless you. I gotta go. I'm going to be late to work. In Jesus' name, have a good day. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. Good Sunday morning to everybody here. Welcome to the YouTube page of Prophetess Natalie J. Guerra. I come to you on behalf of Affirm Family Ministries. Welcome, guys. This message is actually for the subscribers that have been subscribing for quite some time, and you're engaging in the 10-day fast from February 1st until February 10th. I'm going to go ahead and go over the ground rules of the fasting. I've had some questions as to what fasting entails, some questions about what people should do, and so I just kind of wanted to go over some parameters of the fasting. I know I filmed a video and then I've been posting